Hello, I'm Niall Livesey and I'm at Park Avenue Lexus here in Sainte-Julie, Quebec. Today, we're looking at the 2018 Lexus ES 350. This is a V6 gas model, but they do offer the ES 300H, which is a hybrid, but we're looking at this one today. So we're going to be showing you everything about this car, taking it for a drive, and going over all the luxuries that come with this mid-sized luxury car. I want to thank Park Avenue Lexus for letting us come to their dealership to film these videos. I think it's great to be able to look at cars like the 2018 ES 350 to see how they've evolved. The ES 350 comes with quite a bit of exterior kit as standard, such as a power moonroof, rain sensing wipers, LED low beams, fog lamps, daytime running lights, and taillights. The Lexus Safety System Plus, which includes pre-collision, automatic high beams, dynamic radar cruise control, and lane departure alert with steering assist. You also get front and rear parking sensors and a backup camera. The touring package on this vehicle also added LED high beams, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. Inside is where the Japanese precision design really shines. As with other Lexus models we've featured, everything feels like it was designed with a purpose. The seats are finished in leatherette, but came with full leather with our touring package. Along the top of the driver's door are 3 memory settings, followed by the automatic window switches and central locking system. The windows are so quiet when moving up and down, I honestly had no idea they were moving at all. At the bottom of the seats are the power controls with lumbar support. To the left of the steering wheel are the mirror controls and cluster brightness and trip reset. Below are the physical buttons for auto high beams, parking sensors, and blind spot monitoring. A lot of other car manufacturers are hiding these settings in the infotainment system. A small storage box is located above the trunk and fuel door releases. The gauge cluster is still electroluminescent, but adds a high detail color computer for vehicle status information between the odometer and speedometer. Audio and phone controls are located on the left of the steering wheel, with cluster computer buttons and lane keep assist and radar cruise control overrides on the right. The center console is a lot less complicated than it looks. The navigation screen is a decent size and displays the optional navigation map, climate controls, and audio. Below is the trendy analog clock, followed by the radio controls and in-dash DVD system. Dual-zone climate control is standard on the ES 350, and so are the front heated and ventilated seats. Between the ventilated seat dials is the heated steering wheel and rear sunshade, which comes with the optional touring package. A secret cup holder is found beside the automatic transmission controls, and moving further along is the touch controller for the Lexus display audio system. Another secret cup holder is located on the driver's side in the center console just before the armrest. The passenger seat is just as nice to be in and can also include memory with the optional executive package. Another notable feature with the touring package includes the powered telescopic steering wheel with tilt, wood, and leather finishes. You could go all out with the executive package, which adds a 15-speaker Mark Levinson audio system, rear door sunshades, automatic power trunk, power fold and sliding moonroof with panoramic rear, LED ambient lighting, premium leather seating, and a driver's side variable seat cushion length. This adds $5,750 to the $50,540 MSRP. Finally, the rear seats feature basic air vents, but the space back there was very comfortable and roomy despite its smaller size compared with the GS. Yeah, I have to say the first thing I noticed when we got the 2018 ES pulled out in front of us in order to film was just how unbelievably luxurious the interior of this car is. And even a little leather piece here where your palm would rest when you're using the TestDrive controller here, which is really nice. The whole dashboard is covered in leather. The steering wheel is really, it's got this really nice wood finish all the way around, and then really solid grip on the sides here that are all leather as well. And then you've got your airbag in the center. Everything is really easy to get to. Your controls for your radio is really where you'd expect them to be. Your climate control just underneath. And the navigation display is quite large. It's very easy to use. I haven't driven a car like this before. I haven't driven a Lexus, but it takes no time at all to get used to it. Pretty simple. You'd expect the little arrow buttons here, forward and back, to control, say, the zoom in on the navigation, and sure enough, that's what it does. And then you use this little touch controller here, kind of like on an IBM laptop almost, and it works actually really well. You can just kind of zoom around and you can move it with your fingers if you want, but it really works surprisingly well. And then you've got little buttons on the side here to enter, to use what you're clicking on. It's really straightforward. It's like you're grabbing it. I kind of feel like I'm on the Enterprise. I am Captain James T. Kirk, and sitting in my captain's chair, and I have control of the entire Enterprise here just from the seat of my chair. And I gotta say that these seats are super comfortable as well. I mean, I'm seated in a fantastic position here. Mirrors are in good position. This very large mirror that goes around for your rear view is actually probably one of the biggest ones that I've seen on a modern car. There's very little bezel that goes around, and it's also auto dimming, so at night you don't have to worry about people driving behind you with their high beams. That'll help to prevent it. And it's really big, probably, like I said, one of the biggest ones that we've driven on a modern car. Now, it is 14 degrees outside. It's not overly cold, but I am using the ventilated seat feature here, and I do feel it. And we've also turned it on the passenger seat here, and you can feel it's nice and chilly, and you can switch it over if you want to heated seats. It's very nice on a car of this size to be able to have those features. It is kind of hard to find that with a smaller mid-sized car like this. Ventilated and heated seats is quite a nice feature. Yeah, I think the audio sounds pretty good there. Obviously, you can't really tell when we're playing it through the speakers and on the microphone here on the car, but I can tell that it sounds pretty nice. And if we had the car for a longer period of time, we'd be able to test it further. We are in sport mode here, but truthfully, you're not really going to be using this car for sport. I mean, let's see. It certainly picks up pretty quickly, and you know, we're driving down a residential street here, so we're not going to go overly fast. But with this type of car, and as we've talked about with other models from Lexus, they're not meant to go fast. You can get the F series cars, and they will go quicker. But this car is really meant for luxury, and I'd be very happy driving this every single day. I got to say, it's very comfortable in here, and the interior color, I mean, I love it. You know, anything other than black is my sort of go-to here. Even gray is, you know, not really my cup of tea, but like I say, I really like the interior color choice on this car. And you know, I mean, the exterior, the beige, that's what they sell quite a lot of. So I mean, you can get it in other colors too, not a whole lot, but there are other options out there. But the interior color is certainly probably one of the best ones you'll be able to get for this car. The 6th generation Lexus ES went on sale for 2013 with a facelift for the 2016 model year. Unlike previous generations, the XV60 ES shares more of its mechanics with the XX40 Toyota Avalon, despite still being shared with the Camry platform. Our ES350 is the only V6 option available in North America, with the ES300H being sold alongside with a 2.5-liter inline-4 hybrid engine. The hybrid also gets Toyota's CVT transmission, whereas the V6 retains a traditional 6-speed automatic. Unlike its mid-size GS brother, the ES is only available with front-wheel drive, without an all-wheel drive option. So while the features are certainly comparable to a BMW 540i or Mercedes E400, the front drive-based Acura TLX would likely be its direct competitor, though the TLX can be configured with all-wheel drive. Thanks for watching this episode of Test Drive Spotlight. As always, your support helps make this show possible. So if you haven't done so, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Until next time, take care.